Hello, my name's Virginia Spaniolo, and I'm a residential real estate agent at Coldwell Banker Burnett in St. Paul, Minnesota. And my clients are Jeremy and Francis, and they are first-time homebuyers. And they came to me as a referral from my mortgage officer. So every time I have a new buyer client, I always ask to meet with them in my office, and we go over all the paperwork that they're going to see throughout the transaction. And then we talk about what their needs and wants are. And so we make a list of all the things that they absolutely have to have in their house. They need a two-car garage, they want 2 bedrooms on the first floor, whatever those needs and wants are, we write those all down, and then we make another list, and that list consists of things that would be nice to have but aren't deal breakers. But in this case, my first-time home buyers absolutely had to have a 2-car garage. And so the homes that they were looking at in South Minneapolis, most of the homes in that area just had 1-car garages. And so it was really a stretch to find that perfect home for them with that 2-car garage. An agent in my office gave me a heads up on a listing that was going to be coming into the market, and that she gave me the address, and I could tell Jeremy and Francis to do a drive-by of the house. So if they did like it, we'd be the very first people into that property when it did come on the market. And lo and behold, they drove by the house, they loved it, and they said, yes, we want to see it. So came on, we went out, took a look at the house. They absolutely thought it was the perfect match for them, and they said, yes, we want to write an offer. So went back to my car, I called the listing agent, and guess what? Somebody had already written an offer on that property. And they had written a really nice offer, over list price. So now I'm in multiple offers with my first time home buyer. So we go back to the office and we sit down and we put together, the best possible offer we can with the money that's available to them, and we just keep our fingers crossed. Submitted the offer, and I said, well, I'm gonna sleep on it tonight and see what happens in the morning. Well, that night at 11:45, I got a call from the listing agent, and he said, my seller wants to work with your buyers. So Jeremy and Francis got their house, and we did our inspection, and it went pretty smoothly, and we were able to put the offer together, and now we're just waiting for the rest of the financial work to be done, and then we'll be closing on the property on April the 30th. So I have 2 really happy first-time to-be home buyers, and I think probably the biggest challenge in this transaction was the fact that they were first-time home buyers. They don't have a lot of experience. They don't know what to expect. And then they were shoved into multiple offers right off the bat, and it was incredibly, competitive and nerve-wracking for them. But we were able to put a good offer together, and they did get the house, and I think that they're very happy. It's a very sweet 2-bedroom plus house, 1.5 story, nice hardwood floors, a 2-car garage that they absolutely had to have, and nice yard, backyard patio area with a deck, and a nice updated kitchen and bathrooms, and a lower level that was totally finished. Hi, welcome to my home. I'm going to give you a little tour of the first floor of my prairie style property. You can see that the house has incredible detail, lots and lots of amazing woodwork. All of the windows on this side of the property are original and they're antique. And so we just keep them closed, but they're very fragile, but they're incredibly beautiful. It has a lovely sunroom where our dogs like to hang out. Great hardwood floors throughout. Beautiful dining room with pendant ceiling and box beam. Has a very updated kitchen. All stainless steel, cherry cabinetry. But this side of the kitchen was the original. The woodwork was just painted. So we have a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new. And it makes for a very comfortable, lovely